Welcome back to Good Day, everyone. All week it seems we've been hearing about how these cooler temperatures are great sleeping weather, but for some people in our community, it's not the best sleeping weather because they do need to sleep outside every day. So you have the opportunity to kind of take a walk in their shoes coming up here in November. LaDonna Garrick is here with us from Mission Change, and they're putting on the big sleep out. It does sound like it'll be a lot of fun, but with a very important message, but a couple supplies you need to bring when you come on this sleep out. You've got this little, I want to call it a goodie bag of
But it's kind of our survival kit. A lot of people ask, what do I bring to a sleep out? Besides your tent, besides your box, besides your sleeping bag and your pillow.
And when you say box, you mean like a refrigerator box?
Like a refrigerator box. You can go to like Home Depot or Lowe's. Knight's Appliances, they all know about what's going on, so go and grab your box and I will tell you, sleeping in a tent does not keep you as warm as a box.
Sure.
So you do find those things out, and just talking with our neighbors, it's true. But another thing we're asking the community to do is bring the items that are listed. We have them on Facebook, we'll have them on the website, but it's, you know, a lot of people say, well, I see someone on the side of the road and they say that they're hungry.
Sure.
You don't, and a lot of people say, I don't want to give them cash, but I don't have cards to give them to go, you know, to McDonald's or Burger King or whatever.
Sure.
So we're encouraging people to make a survival kit of different items. And this night we're trying to think of things that will all fit in a Ziploc bag, 1 gallon Ziploc bag, and we've got Vienna sausages that are easy because they're pop top.
And you don't need to necessarily heat them up.
You don't have to heat them up. You've got individual wrapped crackers that you can have with that. We've got potato chips. We've got bottled water, granola bars. We've got soft peppermint. That's something that you can buy in huge tubs. And you know, it's just little things that keep people connected. And why not keep some of these items in the back of your car or your back seat? And that way, when you do come upon somebody and you don't know what to do, you have these. And it's very important. And we do the same thing with hygiene kits, with toothpaste, toothbrush, combs, different things like that. And so it's just very important to be prepared. And you don't have to feel uncomfortable because our neighbors are just like us. Just because they don't have a home doesn't mean that they don't have a heart and they don't care and that they're out there just because they want to be. There's stories behind every person, and that includes you and I, and there's stories behind the people that you see on the streets. And so we encourage everybody to get to know your neighbors, come out to the sleep out, and find out how you can love your neighbor better. And how you can serve better in your community.
I remember last year I did a big story on homelessness, and I actually was sitting out on the street, and someone brought me an umbrella. It was raining, and they brought me an umbrella, and it just touched my heart. I ended up sitting there on the curb crying because it was just so sweet that someone did this. So if you can give, I ended up giving the umbrella back, but because I didn't need it. But if you can just give something like this, it would mean the world to some people.
It's the little things that matter.
Absolutely. Well, that's coming up in November. We're going to be hearing much more about it here on Good Day in the coming weeks. But Kelly, over to you.